Welcome, Dark Warriors. This is Rumen. Last time, bandits attacked the town, and now we are at the capital in order to confront the guy who is supposedly sending the bandits. My first impressions so far on this game are, quite frankly, very positive. I think the combat works. I think it looks nice, and yeah, I don't really have anything to complain about yet. I think so. Yeah, let's just get started. Talk. Who am I talking to? No, I don't want a steamed yam. I want a steamed sweet potato. Oh, I love sweet potatoes. Oh my god, I love sweet potatoes. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm guessing this was the next destination. So, oh yeah, let's open some doors. Let's look around. Do I gotta sleep at the inn here? Let me check. I'll do the honors. Really? Oh, does that imply that he paid for us? Oh, that's nice. Member out, Victor. What? Victor? Did I lose Victor?
Fiddly?
Oh, well, okay.
Hey, you awake?
My finger slipped there. I didn't mean to pause.
Why, you brute! Would it kill you to awaken a little slower? I was scared to death.
Oh, my bad.
What in the name of... I make nice and wake you since the day's getting on, and yet...
It's really that late?
Yeah, it is. Victor's gone. He went out a while ago.
I see.
None of that now. Jeez, get going, get going!
Okay. Now I can start.
Good. Then I'll be waiting outside. Don't take long. As always, you're so cute when you sleep.
But you're certainly not when you talk like that.
I'll get used to it, but I swear that character's facial design is so uncanny and like contrasty with everything else.
Are you good to go?
Sorry for keeping you.
Victor said he'll be waiting at the western gates.
The western gates. Let's go there.
Great.
The western gates. Also, does her voice actor keep changing? It's called range. All right, western gates. Let me look at the map here. Oh, look at this. Oh, I love the time of day change. This is a nice looking game. It really is. All right, western gate. Well, I guess I'll just go to where the star is on the map.
Who's that with him?
Fan service? Is fan service with him?
Sorry we're late.
And late you are.
Who might she be?
This is Lady Brunelli, a signaturge from Languedoc.
Lady Brunelli?
Oh my god.
Fiore Brunelli. You can just call me Fiore.
Name's Fidel.
I'm Miki.
She is one of the most knowledgeable researchers at the Royal Institute of Signatory Studies. Languedoc so kindly dispatched her in response to our own king's request for aid.
What? You work at the Royal Institute? That's amazing! You're the envy of signatures the world over.
I'm hardly of that high caliber.
No. You truly are.
Victor, is this the duty you were talking about?
Yes, it is. I have been charged with escorting Lady Brunelli safely to our capital. But I know we're all anxious to get there. I'll explain everything else on the way.
Oh, I got two members. For a second, I thought I lost Victor there. Oh, look, now everybody's following me. I like how your party members follow you now. That's cool. Okay, say what you want about her design, but honestly, it is a nice use of color. You know, I like how her hair contrasts with the purple on her clothing. So, I mean, it's not all bad. All right. I am going to look at some of these shops before I move on. I'm going to see if I can buy any decent items. Oh, that's nifty. I like the like rainbow smoke above Welch's house over there. All right, what do you got, shopkeep? With weapons this good. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, there we go. What do you got here? Plus 50 HP. That might actually be decent this early on. All right, I'm gonna buy one of these, and then I'm gonna buy. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on that, and then I'm gonna buy one of these. Gonna put that on her. Gonna buy one of these. I'm just gonna purchase like a whole bunch of random items here. Early on in these kinds of games, you can spend pretty frivolously because later is when you'll get the good money. Oh my gosh. All right, okay, that all seems good. Also, Welch gave me a side quest last episode. If it tastes like blueberries, it must be good for you. Ah, perfect timing. I have a favor to ask. I'm almost done with one of my concoctions, but I need some blueberries to bring the whole thing together. How about it? I just know you're the type who's kind enough to help a poor little maiden in need. All right, so I need to deliver 5 bunches of blueberries to Welch. Okay. I think I have 5 bunches of blueberries. How much is a bunch? I'm counting on you. Okay, how do I give you the blueberries? How do I do? Yes. Oh my god, I did it. Anything for you, Welch. Is that it? Oh, look at the stuff I got. Oh, 30 skill points. That's actually nice. Thank you. Are you gonna give me another quest? Loading.
Perfect! This is exactly what I wanted! Now I can continue with the experiment. I did it! Success! I'm now one step closer to becoming the creator of the all-time greatest items around!
Yay!
Thank you so much for your help. There's no way I could have ever done it without you. I knew you'd pull through for me. Yeah, no doubt about it. Keep it up, because I'm counting on you, assistant number 1.
Compounding speciality. The craft new items, yeah. I'll just read that all off screen. Also, I love that picture of Welch right there. All right, talk to you. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be standing in like just the right spot to talk to NPCs and have their text box stay up for long enough so you can read it. Compounding is a technique for creating items that help with healing wounds or enhancing your allies' abilities. Awesome. Are you going to give me another side quest? No? Alright, I guess I'll come back to you later in case you have anything else for me to do. I am not done exploring this town just yet, though. I want to check out some of these other shops. Hey, look at this. Look at the water here. I like the reflection there. I like the color. This game is a very nice use of color. There's like a diamond on the map right here. What are you selling? Thanks for stopping by. Please take your time. Okay, let me see what you got. Wool, silk, taffeta ribbon, hand spun thread, empty bottle. This is... I'm going to assume that's for crafting and stuff. I don't need that, I guess. And blueberries. Give me some blueberry shopkeep. I'm not gonna be the kind of person to nitpick like this at all. But I do miss how in the previous Star Ocean games, you could select different items to buy at once. So you could just make like a big purchase like that. But in this game, you have to buy one item at a time, which seems like a weird downgrade. Damn, man, what does this do? Scent reminiscent of apples that is known to cause calm tense individuals. Oh, cure silence. I might want to get like 2 of those. You can never be too safe. All right. I don't think they would put that item in that shop unless there was something that could silence me later. Also, what is this? Street peddler. There's another. Oh no, wait, you're the one on the map. Fresh off the farm. And this is for recipes and stuff. All right. Let's go and move on. Gonna be a cutscene probably. Oh, look, the map here.
Our nation is currently at war with the neighboring kingdom of Faykreed.
I've heard a fair share of rumors about that.
Things don't look good for us, as cries for support on the front line have reached the capital.
So we're losing then?
The reports remain unconfirmed, but it seems the enemy has developed a new weapon and is using it to great effect.
A new weapon? Such as?
I won't pretend to understand it, but it can supposedly attack from great distances and is far more destructive than our most advanced signaturgy.
A cryptic new type of weapon? Sounds like a scapegoat to me.
The fact that we're losing is true, and so is the fact that no signaturges in the field can discern why.
And I've been called to figure it out.
Our nation has always had a close and congenial relationship with the Eastern Kingdom of Languedoc. Now we must call upon them for aid in unraveling this mystery, as they possess the finest signaturgical research facility on the entire continent.
I see. So that's how it is.
Look at the time of day change here. Nope, I'm not trying to look at her butt. Oh my god, I'm trying to look at the sky. Whoa, look how big this field is. This looks like Xenoblade, kinda. Alright, let's fight. I want to see how this guy plays in battle. 125% combo. Oh, look, he has the same move I do. Except he's a lot stronger. Cool. Wait, is he just like a higher level than I am? How do I look at the individual characters here? Resources, equipment, roles, oh, status. There we go. It's the square button. All right, let me look at these characters here. Level 8, level 8, level 8, level 8. Okay, everybody's the same level. That's good.
Still got a long way to go.
Yeah, look at the sky. Look at the sun. Look at the mountains in the distance. Cool. Where are we going? Over there. All right. In these kinds of games, you always gotta like look off the path first. So you can get all the chests. See one over here. Blackberry potion. I'm assuming that's more powerful than the regular blackberries. I like how his sword sheath is also another sword. That's kind of interesting. All right, there's another chest here. Olive oil. EXP 84. I'm noticing the EXP growth is pretty impressive for this early on in the game. In the other Star Ocean games, this early on, enemies would be giving maybe 20 experience at most. Also, I don't think there's a bonus board in this game. That's an interesting disclusion or thing to take out. Dang it, what's the word for the opposite of inclusion? Exclusion. There we go. I'm an idiot and I had to Google what that word was. Yeah, so that's an interesting exclusion. I'm gonna miss the bonus board. Acuity, or maybe you have to unlock it. I don't know. All right, that's the destination. But before I go there, I'm going to... Oh, there's a lot of area over there. You know what? I guess I will go over here. I was going to explore over there, but nah. I'll later. Wow, look at these stairs.
This place is pretty quiet for a capital. How different from Languedoc.
Follow me to the castle. Lady Brunelli, sorry to ask you before settling on where to stay, but will you join us? Okay.
Okay, am I gonna have to follow you? No, I'm leading the way. This is a nice looking game. This is a really nice looking game. Like if you were to tell me this was a PS5 game, I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. You know, maybe the resolution could be higher than 1440p, but you know, I still believe it. But no, this is a PS4 game. All right, what do you sell in shopkeep? Oh my gosh, it takes a long time for the shops to come up. And you are selling everything that was already in the previous town. I don't need to buy anything from you, do I? No. Yeah, look at this. This reminds me of a certain town from Star Ocean 2. I can't remember the name of it though. All right, check out this in.
Pardon me.
I always like to keep in these little moments where I'm just exploring interiors of buildings, just so everybody can see what everything looks like. Like, look at the painting on the wall there. Another painting on the wall there. That's not a painting. That's a photograph.
Pardon me.
Oh my gosh, this place is claustrophobic, isn't it? Especially with all my friends walking with me. You kind of look like my friend Miki right here. All right, and I will save. All right, let's leave. I didn't really feel it necessary to sleep at the inn there, and let's examine this on the map. The things we do for beauty. Oh, side quests. The lady next door told me her secret to beautiful skin. The only problem is it involves ferritin droppings, which I don't have. Oh my, now that I have seen the light, I shudder to think what I'd look like in a few months about this legendary face mask. Ferritin droppings. You don't want to put that on your face. My reward is 200 experience, 100 full, and 30 SP. Ferritin droppings. I'm guessing I need to go out there and fight the birds to do that. And look at the goal of the Collectors Club is to make a new world a more beautiful place by, you guessed it, collecting things. First, let's judge your commitment to our wonderful cause by seeing if you can collect something simple like iron. All right, I will take both of these, and I guess I'll go out and collect some droppings. Well, this NPC was dancing. Huh.
What's going on?
Oh, well, never mind. I can't leave right now. All right, then. Look at this. This is like the cutest NPC ever. I like how she dances when she walks around. This guy looks like he's in deep thought. I like how you can totally just run into NPCs in this game. What the heck is this, developers? There's a chest right there, but there's a mysterious invisible line in my way and I can't get it.
Master.
Master? Why am I walking?
You're back?
Oh, he's walking down to me.
Well done.
Okay. Is that my father?
As instructed, I brought Lady Brunelli with me, along with someone else.
Dad,
What makes the two of you think you should even be here?
Stahl has been attacked by Eidolon. We managed to repel their first attempt, but we're up against the wall. We came here to petition the king to send the village reinforcements.
That is a problem.
So you'll...
However, we can't provide any troops. Now go home and prepare to fight.
Dad, what authority do you think...
Don't call me that. Right now, I'm not your father, but the official reviewing your request. Lady Brunelli, was it? I cannot thank you enough for coming all this way on our behalf. Our proud nation is currently under siege from the barbaric tribes to the west. What's more, while it pains me to admit this, the outlook is rather grim.
So I've heard.
We are planning a counterattack with the whole of Central Rasulia's army, and should be sortying soon. I apologize for the short notice, but might it be possible for you to fight alongside us, Lady Brunelli?
It certainly is.
Sorry, Victor, but I need you to help shore up the rear. First, pass the order on to your subordinates. Then, once that's done, get ready to ship out.
Yes, sir.
What do we do now?
All that's left for us is to return to Stahl.
You're going back to your village? Then you should take the Dakar footpath there. It's a much quicker route than the way we took here.
Can I go in the castle? No. No, don't go. No, I like you a lot. No. No. Come back here, goddamn you. Oh my gosh. Leaving the party, the progressive story characters will occasionally leave the party. When this occurs, their accessories and roles will be removed and made available for use by the characters. Armor and weapons, however, will stay equipped to characters even after they've left the party. Okay, that indicates if they keep their armor, then that probably indicates that they do come back later. All right, I'm gonna run around and collect these chests here. Holy water and energy crest right there. Look at this horse statue. Look at that. Nope, I'm not trying to look at the character's skirts. I'm trying to look at the horse statue. Look, it has 2 sets of front hooves. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, this is how you do private actions?
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
What was that? I did not do that. I did not put in a splice in the video there. That was not a transition on my part. That's just something the game did. All right, then let's get going. What do you mean? At the inn? Am I doing it? Am I doing a private action? Do I need to sleep at the inn to trigger this private action? I'm a little bit confused. 300 money. That's a little bit expensive for an inn this early in the game. No private action. I just wasted my money. What was that? Did I skip the private action? Oh wait, there's another whistle here. Whistle.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Let's reconvene in front of the inn? Okay, how do... Oh, what?
I think I might start studying more about signaturgy.
That's rather sudden. What brought that on?
I'm just wondering if there are any more practical techniques I could use.
What do you mean?
Like a technique for deboning fish, or for drying your hair instantly, or for making your blanket more fluffy.
Okay.
Is that it? That confused me at first. I was like, wait, how do I trigger this private action? Ow, my neck. I guess that's what I get for staring up at the castle. Thought might have gotten just as big as Central Rosalia if traders from Hadamala stopped there, don't you think? Ow, my neck. Okay, so to start private actions, you gotta talk to the NPCs. Alright, let's get going. Alright, is that the end of that private action? Okay. Alrighty. I feel like I missed something there. Look at these guys. These guys new. This is a Star Ocean 4 enemy that were lots important. Like in Star Ocean 4, these guys had like lore importance to that game because they were like the reptile people. I can't remember their names, but yeah. So I wonder what they're doing in this game. Maybe they're leftover soldiers from Star Ocean 4 who just happened to survive. All right, look at the map here. Oh my gosh. This field is massive. All right, I guess I'll just go over here. These enemies could be pretty troublesome in Star Ocean 4. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing the combos better. I am. I even got the trophy for 500 damage when I was trying to collect the Periton droppings. And there's probably something over here.
Victor told us we should take the Dekov footpath, didn't he? Is that this way?
Yeah, probably.
All right, then off we go.
Thanks, game. I could figure it out myself. Those enemies have quite a bit of health. Or maybe I'm just a little underleveled. Alright, so chest there, and then chest over here. I'm going to try to collect all the chests I see. Solar Signets Volume. What is that? That seems like a slightly important item. The first book in a tetralogy on fire and wind synergy. I mean, Signeturgy. It describes how to manipulate flickering flames and capture tempestuous roars. What is this? Skill book. Can that give another character fire magic or something? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Get away. Okay. So in Star Ocean 3, to break the enemy's guard, you had to do a strong attack when their fury was up. But in this game, it doesn't look like there's any way to see when the enemy has their guard up, at least so far. So does that mean they're taking some notes from the hard mode in that game? Because in the hard mode in Star Ocean 3, you could not see when the fury was up. Oh, look at this area. Oarsman Manual 1. Oh my gosh. A tome describing the tenets and techniques of resilient swordsmanship. This volume outlines only some basic principles of the art. Can I learn new moves with this? Look down there. Look at the water. Look at the scenery in the distance. Look at the waterfall. Nope, I'm not trying to look up your skirt. I'm trying to look at the waterfall. I think this game does have good art direction. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, in Star Ocean 3 on hard mode, they took away some quality of life improvements, you know? And it seems like this game's combat is taking more inspiration from the hard mode or 4D mode in that game than the Galaxy mode in that game, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not seeing when to properly break the guard. I'm not seeing like a bunch of other little things, and yeah, that's interesting to me. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I like I can see the waterfall and the cracks there beyond the battle. I think that's visually interesting. Oh my gosh, can this enemy stop? Get that enemy. There we go, break the guard. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I do like how when you hit a guard in this game, you don't get paralyzed. In Star Ocean 3, when you hit the enemy's guard, you got paralyzed, and that was a little bit annoying, honestly. Oh my gosh. These enemies are proven to be a little bit much. Get back here. Oh my gosh, items take a long time to use in this game. Oh boy. In Star Ocean 4, your characters just threw their items up really quickly, and it took like no time. Oh my gosh, okay. Kill. Kill. 200% bonus. There we go. I noticed the bonus goes away when you lock onto a different enemy. I don't think it worked like that in Star Ocean 3. I'm not pointing out these differences like they're negatives. I'm just saying that it's like an evolution. Like they definitely changed some things. I don't think these enemies are meant to be fought with a party of 2. Oh my gosh, kill it. Oh my gosh. Well, this enemy died. This enemy has a deceptively large amount of health. There we go. 150% combo, 175% combo, 200% combo. Also, the scaling is different, I've noticed. In Star Ocean 3 and 4, it didn't go 125, 150, 175, 200. It didn't go like that.
Wait. Don't you hear something? Eidolon. Let's turn back. We'll find another route instead. Oh crap, not this way too.
Hey there! Who do you brats think you are?
They don't look like soldiers to me. If that's the case, let's take them out.
Looks like you two.
Alright, well, I did 600 in one swing there. Dude, I'm getting really powerful. Oh my gosh. So these are actually different enemies. This is a swordsman. The other one was something else. Another swordsman here. There we go. I like how the ground lag or the ground stagger or the invulnerability frames or however you want to call it are not as numerous in this game. Like, you can still hit enemies when they're lying down on the ground for damage. That was not a thing in Star Ocean 3 or 4, and I'm glad they got rid of it in this game, honestly. Yeah, look at that. I can hit enemies when they're staggered on the ground. That is awesome. That is nice. I guarantee you they made that change specifically because the Tries probably got some messages about that. Like, hey, I can't hit the enemy when they're on the ground. Why? There we go. I'm gonna use a Blackberry. I need some more magic. There we go. Look how strong that is. Oh my gosh. Get them both at once. Okay. There we go. Wow, I got a lot of items there. 160 SP. Almost 1,000 experience points. Nice.
What in the...
I like the rusty textured on their swords.
What? What is that?
It's gushing fire like crazy. What's going on?
This isn't good. It's headed for our supplies.
Whoa. This game has some really impressive lighting. It does.
You okay?
Like, even for a PS4 game, it is impressive.
Everywhere. Gross.
What in the world happened?
I'd say it looks like something gigantic plowed into the ground. Want to see what dropped?
Like, I like how when the ship crashed, you saw the whole area glow with the ship crash.
Is that iron?
So this is what fell out of the sky? I wonder what it could be. I can't see anything, but there's something here. A wall that's invisible? Well, now I'm completely stumped.
Is it symbology? Is what they would say in one of the previous Star Ocean games. Shoot it in the head.
Hey, are you okay? Hang in there.
You there! Hand over the child now!
I'm sorry.
What are you guys?
Don't talk, just put the girl down and go!
That's an absurd request, and
God.
you know it. No one would ever leave an unconscious girl's side.
And I guess we'll have to take her by force.
What is with that guy's voice acting? Anyway, the reason why I keep commentating about the difference is, like, oh, there's no way to see when they're guarding, and like, oh, the bonus is a little different, and oh my gosh, the enemy staggers are a little different. The reason why I'm pointing all this out...
They're not pushovers at all. What are they?
We're running out of time. Up the power and off the girl. Don't bother with a guy.
Gotcha. I'll wipe her off the face of this planet. Don't you dare!
They've stopped moving?
They're completely frozen in place. Stiffer than boards, even.
They don't move in the slightest. It's almost like they're dolls. Did that girl Signet do all this?
What?
I told you we should have killed it.
Her signet vanished? Is that even possible? I don't know what's going on, but let's leave this place while we can.
We shouldn't. Should we really just leave? I feel like it's a good idea to investigate. Hold on a second. Oh, look, I'm carrying her. Hold on a second. Let me look at this. Whoa. This is pretty neat. Hold on a second. I want to, like, actually get a good look at this ship here. Yeah, that's a cool effect. That's a cool effect. I like how the further you get away from it, the more visible it becomes. That's probably like a complex shader or something. I bet the developers had to mess with the draw distance on this one item pretty intensively in order to get that right. So that is interesting. So we found this little girl here who can do something, I guess. She could do something, all right. Energy bracelet. I bet it has to do with symbology or something. There is clearly... I'm not trying to look up your skirt. Stop. There's clearly something here. How do I break this boulder? Where is this on the map? There. I bet we come back here later. I bet we got to break that rock later or something. Probably. Totally. Listen to this music.
What's going on? Did you forget something?
I love violin. I do. It's my favorite instrument. I think violin is my favorite instrument. I think. And yeah, I do like the synth in this game. So the first question right now is if they crash landed here on accident or if they came here on purpose. That's the question right now. Look at this. This is a nice looking game. I'm theorizing... Oh my gosh, I'm just stopping to look at everything. This game is really good looking. And anyway, I'm theorizing that this girl is the reason why the ship crashed. I bet she, I don't know, messed with the engine or something, or she used their powers to crash the ship.
No. Our home.
Was it raided again?
Oh no. What was there more conversation there? I don't know.
Fidel! You've come back to us!
Was the village attacked?
Yeah. They descended on us last night. We were able to fend them off thanks to the vigilance of our scouts, but...
And everyone else? Are they okay?
Is this guy my brother? He kind of looks like me.
We took heavy losses. Right now, the injured are being treated at the infirmary, but there aren't many left who can fight.
I see.
We're trying our best. Patching the holes in our lines with those who can still walk, but I'm not sure there's a point. So what about the reinforcements you asked for? They'll send some, right?
About that. Actually...
That can wait, Miki. Let's hold off until we talk to the mayor about it tomorrow. More importantly, we have this kid.
Whoa now! When did you have time during your journey to the capital to put a bun in the oven? I didn't think you could make one that quickly.
Oh my god.
You know very well she's not ours, Ted. We rescued her on the way here.
She's been out cold the whole way here, so I want to have her rest at my place.
This guy has the worst sense of humor.
See you tomorrow, I guess.
Like, red flag, red flag. People like this who have, like...
What's the point in even doing this?
We're done for if we don't.
And we're done for even if we do.
I need you to understand one thing. We're only truly done for if we give up. Remember, Fidel's back now. You know how good he is with a sword, right?
Saying don't give up doesn't help that much.
I'll buy you a drink when this is over, so quit your whining and buck up. Hey, do it for the booze.
Like, here's some life advice. Like, people in real life who constantly make sexual jokes all the time, that is a major personality red flag, and they should be avoided because they will usually end up being toxic. I'm not saying they're all bad. Some people are just have a bad sense of humor, but like, they usually end up being toxic. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway.
You're in the clear. It seems your fever has subsided, and your wounds are healing quite well.
I simply can't thank you enough, Doctor.
There you go. All set. You're right as rain.
Now take a look at me.
Hold on a minute.
Don't forget about me.
I could really use your help, Doctor.
Can it wait a bit? My hands are tied right now.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Lazard could totally heal all of these guys in like a second. Okay, you ain't got nothing on Lazard. Let me talk to you. Oh my gosh, I gotta be standing really in just the right spot. I'd like to help you and take a look at that girl, but I have a plethora of other patients to worry about.
Sorry.
All right, yeah, I gotta get back to the inn. I mean, Fidel's house. Something I noticed is that when you walk in this game, you take a lot of steps. Like, you can't take a little step in this game. So if you like slightly nudge the analog stick, you go really far. The developers probably did that for a reason, though. This port sounds nice. They very...
Having plenty of supplies stored up is all well and good.
But if those outlaws come back, we'll be dead meat.
Aha! Maybe if we offer them food, they'll treat us all peaceful-like.
They're never gonna settle for basic supplies.
This is a very nice sounding part. I like how it's just the wind and the flags, and you can also hear the fire and the ocean. That's nice. Tri-Ace has always been good at that. They've always been good at knowing when to not play music. I'm guessing there's a cutscene here. Oh, music jingle. No cutscene. Also played right in the middle of the load screen.
Her breathing stabilized, so I think it's safe to say she's in the clear. The fact that she still hasn't regained consciousness after a whole night isn't very comforting, though.
All we can do is wait.
I guess you're right.
Let's meet up again later.
You going over to meet with the mayor?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Sorry to throw you to the wolves like this.
I'm fine. Just look after the girl.
Okay, the save point's up now. Let me do that thing I like to do, where I like to just look at the walls. I like to look at the weapons, see how they're modeled. Some swords there, Some bows there. Silverware and food there. Nothing in the cups there. No liquid in the cups. Does anybody else do this when they play games? Does anybody else just, like, look really, really closely at items? I can't help myself. Anyway, it seems like a good place to end off the video. Yeah, I like the game so far. I do. I really actually like the game so far. It feels and looks nice so far. So, yeah, first impressions are positive. I thought the cutscene where this girl, I mean, it wasn't really a cutscene, but I thought the part where this girl, like, set off some energy field was a really cool part. That was interesting. You know, it feels like an evolution of Star Ocean 3 so far, at least. There are a lot of little tweaks and changes that I'm trying to get used to and keep track of. And yeah, I like how it feels like Star Ocean 3, you know? Star Ocean 3 feels nice. And yeah, I like it so far. I do. Let me look at the ceiling. Nope. Fidel, I'm not trying to get a good look at your hot young mug. I'm trying to look at the ceiling. Like, look at the chandelier there. Interesting. All right. Okay, thanks so much for watching, Dark Warriors.